Welcome back to another stream. It's been a while. Today we'll be continuing with Tainted Grail, Wall of Avalon. We might play something else later. You know, I bought Enshrouders. We could try that later. I do want to continue Resident Evil 4 at some point, so maybe that. But for now, let's jump back into this. Why is there a patch of ground underneath there? Can I get down there? Without dying? I'm gonna go down there, but I want to see if I can get down there too. Hold on, loot. Hell yeah. Mana potion. Not that I'll ever use it, because I might need it later, you know what I mean? You never know. Never know when you'll need these things. Can I get down here? Oh! I did not mean to fall through that little gap. I meant to, you know, jump over it. But it'd be like that. Yeah, it'd be like that. In any case, let's try that again. This time without falling into the gap. Alright, alright. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Okay, that hurt a little bit. And we're down. Keeper's tag. Wait. No. Isn't that the guy we spoke to up there? Oh, hell yeah. That's what we need. But isn't that the guy we spoke to up there and did the quest for and read that thing for him? It is, right? Am I going crazy? I think that's all the ore down here. Where the hell are we? Oh, I didn't even go to the place I wanted to go to. I wanted to go... Oh wait, no I did. I did, yeah. Huh. Alright, getting a little bit sidetracked, but fuck it, we ball, right? We'll take a little peek while we're down here. Druidic Shrine. Make an offering of animal parts. Get 5% incoming healing, 3% critical damage, give 1 animal component. You can have a little bit of this. Oh, that gave me... Oh, hold on. I don't have the arrested buff. That was my last save. Oh, not that far back. Let's come back to that when we have the well-rested buff so we can get like even more XP. Because that gave us a shit ton of XP right there. We just gotta go to the keep, rest in the bed and number chilling, right? Wouldn't take that long either. Even better if there's a quicker way this way. No, fuck it. Let's go back up top first. Oh, but then we miss 100 XP from that. You know what? I'll satisfy my curiosity. I want to reload to back up here. We'll go get the well-rested buff, get the XP bonus, and then we'll drop down, do that again. And it shouldn't take too long. Let's go find a bed. I don't know how long we have to sleep to get the arrested buff. Maybe it's just 1 hour. I don't know. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Is this enough? This. Yeah, I can't talk to him, but whatever. Can I look at the buff here. So it lasts for 6 minutes. Does it go up the longer we sleep? It does not. So we can get 6 minutes of well-rested buff at a time. So we basically just want to use that for turning quest, and it's not really like a reliable... Actually, let me do one more test on that. What if I sleep for 2 hours? Does it go up? Rather than just like an increment of 1. Because if it does, then we can stack that up for like a 24-hour buff. Oh, I didn't do it right. Hold on. Here we go. No, unfortunately it doesn't. It would be great if it did, but it does not, unfortunately. Oh, it's about to be dark. Oh well. Should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, we got that. Alright, let's head back down there again. This time without that, dying in that little crack right there. Here we go. Now we can go get the shrine thing. We can sell that shit, right? 40. We'll probably only get like 4 pieces, but that's something, you know. Better than nothing. Alright, we have everything that we want down there. We'll go over here. Do this again. So it's a 10% buff. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah. What did we get? Shoes off the what? That's pretty good. But we're not going to be able to equip that for a while. Does the buff last forever? I think so. Thanks for the follow, Amber Scott. Yeah, they last forever, according to what I just read, which is great. It's a relief, really, to be honest with you. I can't see for shit, man. I can barely see 5 steps in front of me. Well, this takes us back around too, so that's going to be convenient. Is there anything over here? No. Alright. Oh. I don't know what that is. What's that noise? Like someone... I don't know. I don't know what it sounded like. Why is it like that? What? Why is the gold shit everywhere? I don't know. Oh, home. The hell? Huh. That's really a home. I'm gonna go in there and sleep and make a day because I cannot see shit. I mean, I can, but I can't, you know what I mean? Hello. Don't mind me, man. Don't mind me. Oh, wrong button. I wanna pick his pocket. Thank you. Really did that 1 coin. I was a little bit poor, you know, I was broke. Broke as hell. Alright, let's go make it there so we can see. So apparently, home. This is a home for us? Damn! It costs a lot of money. Holy shit. Man. That is a crazy amount of money. I don't even know how we're gonna get that. Can I go into some random house and use their bed instead? Well, actually, can I just go straight there? No, I can't. Fortunately. Can't go into any of these little buildings right here. Alright, what's up here? Hell yeah. Oh! Don't mind if I do. Alright, I don't think you can get up there. And I probably could. But I don't think there's anything up there worth doing it for, you know? How long's left on the buff? I wish there was like a little icon somewhere with that. Oh, it is at the bottom. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad I checked that. That's very convenient. Give me that. Oh, I can go in here? There's a bed in here I can use. You just have a look what they got. Man, there's a lot of people here. Right, let's save. Ooh. That did not look fluid. I'll take all that. Hell yeah. We'll just take everything. It's no biggie. Can't speak to you. Can't pickpocket. I mean, these guys don't need this shit. I need it more. Just the way it is. Alright, so they have beds in there, but I can't use them because they're using them. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. I mean, I could use the bonfire and rest that way. Oh, there's a tavern here. I'd just get a bed in there. Oh, hell yeah. No. I guess we'll just speak to this guy while he's here.
Buy something or bugger off. Unless you've already bought from Orla. Then just bugger off.
So, what's his problem with Orla? So you pursue potential customers by being rude. How's that working out for you?
Pursue potential customers? Listen here, pal. Clearly you don't understand how trading works in a place like this. I've no idea where you come from, but here, it's the potential customer who needs to pursue the vendor. And that vendor decides to sell to them or not. It's the vendor who makes the decision, not the other way around. How many people here do you think are offering to exchange goods for coins? I'll tell you, not bloody many.
You mentioned Orla.
Yeah, Orla. A
Orla.
woman merchant from the keep. Go on, try giving her your money. I bet she'll just shortchange you and call it a day. She has no wit and no finesse when it comes to trading.
If you say so. Oh. Let's have a look what he's got first. We already have one of them. Don't need another. That's a lot of money for lockpicks, and we already have enough for now. So he can keep it for now. Let's sell him this shit. Garbage. Let me just do this first. All right. We're not selling that. All right. I think that's everything that I want to sell. Yeah. All right. There's nothing that I want. Where's my pickaxe? I don't see it in here. Oh well.
You just gonna stand?
What is about Ola?
I wouldn't mind knowing that myself. She stole a lucrative business contract out from under me and my family, then made herself at home here. Damn those Timberwall merchants. Everyone's always yammering about Timberwall. Timber this, timber that. Bugger them all. Remember, good business, only with Quanacht. Fair prices, no bullshit.
What contract?
I just told you. A business contract. It's an agreement. Two sides.
Yeah, I know. I said
One
what
sells,
contract,
the
not
other
what's a
pays.
contract.
Sometimes you can also exchange material goods. A barter transaction. But anyway, it fell through. The captain'd rather deal with that woman. Good riddance to him. Well, it's all water under the bridge now.
You're from Connacht?
Yes, Kunacht. From a
Kunacht.
merchant family, to be specific. Though I've always wanted to join the Royal Geographers. To chart the uncharted. But I broke my leg. Badly enough that I couldn't travel anymore.
How did you end up here?
After the accident, I was stuck at home, sitting on my ass and looking after the books. It was driving me crazy. Not what I wanted from life.
Sounds
When
great
that
to me.
contract I told you about fell through, I stayed here for a bit. Lost track of time. My brother got worried, so he came looking for me. I told him I'm not going back empty-handed. So he said we might as well do business here then. He helped me set up the shop, then left for home.
Alright, and what's about Royal Geographers?
You've never heard of them? They're a guild of explorers, dating back to the age of legends. They travel across Avalon, documenting all the lost and forgotten places, crawling through hidden caves, discovering old ruins. That's what LSA and I dreamed of, though only one of us got to live it.
Who's LSA?
Well, a friend from back home. It was a long time ago. We were both snot-nosed kids who didn't know any better. We'd run around Connacht, drawing maps of every corner we could find. And on the farms, LSA insisted on marking every stone in the fields. My mother used to get on my ass for wasting so much paper and charcoal. Good times.
What happened to her?
She got in with the geographers, started running errands for them. Well, it was right after my accident. I might have acted a bit rashly. Said some things I shouldn't have. You know how it goes. We stopped talking, and then she left Connacht. Haven't seen her since.
What was the most unexpected thing about this place?
First thing I did when I arrived was ask the locals what this village is called. And they just said, wait for it, the village.
Wow.
There's also a sunken village nearby. So I asked them what that one was called, and they said, the Sunken Village. So I asked what it was called before it was flooded, and they told me, the village. How do you even work with that?
Certainly the village of all time. How long have you had your business near the horns at the south?
Long enough to know what sells. Not that I'd mind having a wider selection of goods, you know. Some more options on offer. But people here don't need much, so what you see is all I have. Then there's the refugees. For now, I guess they're good business. But long term, doubt it. Sooner or later they'll run out of money. They don't have any way to earn it since no one wants them here. They'll get kicked out, or they'll just leave and not come back. But there'll be others around to keep the businesses running, more or less.
Okay. That's his dialogue then. We got the law drop on this place. I'm still... Are you the one who wants the flowers? What's going on here?
What do you want? To gawk at the beast?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be.
Doubt. I spoke to the keeper who was bitten.
Oh, really? And what exactly did he tell you? That the man in the cage is a monster? That he deserves death? No? Cole isn't like that. This isn't who he is. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole. But now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers.
Tell me more about what happened.
One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard?
So these are the refugees,
Sure.
eh?
I bet that bunch of wimps
Or
wouldn't
some of them.
last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice.
What happened next?
Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards.
When did Carl start feeling worse?
This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realized everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse.
What did he tell you what his dream was about?
No, only that, well, it didn't make much sense. But he was convinced that something bit him. He kept checking. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the weirdness. That must have caused his fever, his insanity.
You describe how the evening went before the night you had that dream?
Well, it was pretty typical. We started a fire and threw some cobwebs into it. Fran brought them back from one of his treks. That boy could always find them somehow. It was our protection from the night and the weirdness. Ellis was on watch that day, but from what he told us, he eventually fell asleep. We were lucky no one slit our throats.
What was your dream about?
I was in a strange place. Dark. Full of fog. Eerie. I was trying to find him. I called out, but no one answered. I was alone in the night, and then I kept falling, and falling, and falling. And then I woke up.
Falling. Where was your camp?
We set up camp near the Arch Spire. We
Oh,
hoped that
spot wrong.
bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world.
Okay. New quest. Get back up. When did you arrive here?
2 or 3 weeks ago. Things were starting to get difficult. The supplies we brought with us were running low. A larger group of people is always helpful. There's always someone to talk to and share the work with. But it also means more mouths to feed and more worries to deal with. It's not easy.
What brought you here?
Oh, right. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Beatrice.
As for me and Cole, well, we left Ree hoping to find a quiet place to rest for a bit. We planned to travel the King's Road toward Camelot. Well, here we are. We found our bloody Camelot. Cole is locked up and all I can do is shed bitter tears.
Right, is that where you're from?
Yeah, we grew up there. The village was built around a trade route. My parents ran a tavern that stood right by the road. We had a good life. We lacked for nothing. Well, that was before the damned grubwood started spitting out monsters. Then more and more caravans disappeared into the forest. People were telling stories that grew more horrifying by the day. In the end, taking that route meant certain death.
What happened to the tavern?
The same thing that will happen to every place on this godforsaken island. Ruin.
What
We
about a
used to have
casino then? Is the
generous
casino still
clientele.
okay?
Merchants and emissaries from all over Avalon. They had deep pockets, always left lots of gold. But that changed. Then our only income came from the villagers, who were getting drunker and poorer by the day.
So you decided to leave.
That was always our plan. Cole and I never wanted to stay there forever. Patrice and Cole from the village of Ree, that wasn't us.
And so your parents stayed?
Yeah. I doubt I'll ever see him again. I don't think there's anything worth going back for.
Damn. What about the others from your group?
Each of us has a different story. Some wanted to seek their fortune elsewhere, like me and Cole. Some had to flee their homes because of bandits pillaging their villages, or because of the weirdness. Ree could be one of those places by now. There's so much turmoil in this world. People can suddenly lose themselves, becoming a danger to those they once loved.
One of the keepers gave me these flowers. Said it was a gesture of solidarity with your group.
What? What? How dare you? Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration?
Not what he wanted to convey, I assume.
Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot. But trust me, it's not a nice gesture.
I think you're overreacting. I didn't know, so maybe he didn't either.
I don't care about his motivation. What you have in your hand is a very bad omen. Take those flowers away. Burn them. Throw them in a cauldron. Whatever. I don't want to look at them. Be careful out there.
I guess we'll have to go ask him about what he meant.
Be careful out.
Is it quest complete, or can I go speak to him again? I think it's quest complete. I'll see if we can find him again, but I can't remember who gave it to us. It's gonna take a bit. You hear me? You need anything? Alright, no, he's cooked. Not bothered about the arrested bonus anymore. It's only a 10% bonus. It's not that big a deal. Hi, fish. Right, let's go in. Warning, unauthorized entry to the castle grounds will be strictly punished. Also, please refrain from bringing any more gifts or bread. Seagulls are already enough of a nuisance. Keep it grilling. The herrings of the South fishing records. Okay. I beg you, please don't take everything we own. We may be refugees, that doesn't mean our belongings for anyone to take. Damn. Notice a right shoe was found on the beach. Please pick it up at the tavern, but bring proof that you own the left one. Okay. I feel bad for stealing from them, but, you know, it is the way it is. Okay, I see you. I see you. Still gonna steal from them though. If it's anything crazy. I doubt it. But I'll speak to them later. But we can rest here, it's nice. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do at all. Boop, 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 boop. Oats? No, brother. Seeing what they do. Give me your oats. Aha. Oats. Oh yeah. Just wanted some of them. Alright. I'm just helping myself to this stuff. Oh well, that's what it is. They don't need it. You know? They don't need that at all. I mean, I'm letting them keep whatever house they have in there, you know? Their goals and whatnot. You won't miss
Hello,
that.
child. You look competent enough. I can see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I've tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you, my opinion of them is not particularly high. Oh, and you don't look like one of the locals. Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
What is this about?
You can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine.
Oh, that's the one from the museum, right?
Farshire Library,
Oh, for the record.
the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon.
Farshire?
By the All-Mother, don't tell me you don't know what Farshire is. The
No
largest
idea.
duchy in the middle of the island, with the wise Lady Kincaid in power, who has a hold over the entire territory. Nothing? Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Let's say I can't remember.
Farshire is one of the first duchies on Avalon. It is a beautiful land with lush fields, forests rich in game, and most importantly, the Wordstone mines in the west, the primary source of our wealth. Well, at least that's how I remember it. Now it's a mere shadow of its former glory.
What do you mean? Beardstone?
Oh, it's a rare and coveted material, necessary to create the sturdiest steel in the world. As you can imagine, dear, it used to be Farshire's greatest treasure, until the primordial fog took our minds.
Take it back. A woman on the phone? That's interesting.
I know, child. I know. Everyone was surprised. Camelot turned up their noses at this for years. But after Lord Kincaid died, and Aidan, Lady Kincaid's son, disappeared, the nobles of Farshire decided she could stay on the throne. Even if Aidan had been alive, she would still be ruling as a regent until he came of age. But between you and me, he wasn't a very bright boy. So she would have been ruling until her death anyway. Oh, we're lucky to have her. Difficult times require determined leaders.
This looks like some sort of Skyrim. What's the story about? I think people are like equating to more like Oblivion, kinda. For the story, I don't really know much about the story. All we've gotten so far is that we're somehow a container for King Arthur's soul, and we're gonna try and help him resurrect. I don't know what end. And then apparently that King Arthur's resurrection is also related to the Weirdstone or so whatever it's called somehow. So I don't really know much about what the story's about at this point. We're like very early on in the game. Difficult times.
Worse than ever. Oh, the wordness is thickening, and the
The
roads are
weirdness,
getting
that's it.
dangerous and unpredictable. That's why I'm here, wandering Avalon looking for solutions. If I don't do this, who will,
I'll do it. You want to fight the weirdness? How?
You're probably wondering what a feeble old lady who can't even lift a sword could possibly accomplish. But King Arthur didn't conquer Avalon just because he couldn't swing a blade. No, he had knowledge, and enough wisdom to know how to use it. Lady Kincaid wasn't happy when she found out about this idea, but all Mother's mercy, I'm her tutor. She cannot dictate what I do, no matter her standing.
Is there nobody who could help you?
Oh, do you mean a family? Oh, I've never had time for such trifles. No suitor was ever more interesting than a good book, nor did any of them smell better either.
I can imagine.
And I've raised enough of other people's children to never wish for my own.
Yeah, they're disgusting little things. I can help you out. Tell me what you need.
Oh, surprising. I'm looking for someone who will help me find a certain artifact. So, are you interested, child?
Yeah. It sounds good. What do you want me to do?
In one of my books, I found a reference to a certain object, a figure most likely, which had the ability to dispel the wordness like a minhair can. Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area.
Interesting. Tell me about this book.
The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper. He was one of the more notable keepers. In his waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Lex. But it's best if you read it yourself. You can read, can't you? But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. A deal?
Sure. Fine. Could you hand me the book, my lady?
Ah, and they say young people don't
Cringe.
want to learn anything. Go on, chop, chop, chop. Get to read.
Once it gives me that vision of that Reddit with the cowboy hat tipping it. It's like, ugh. The Last Voyage of the Understay. It was not a good place, especially not for humans. The odd instruments used for God knows what. Signs written in a strange language and that disturbing figure. To this day, the mere memory of it makes me shiver. To think that all this was, and maybe still is, lurking so close to the haunts of the South. If you ask me, they should bury the entrance to that man and seal it up forever. I tried to convince Captain Lex not to take anything from those accursed chambers, but he wouldn't listen. The four-armed figure didn't look like all that much to me, but I could see how alluring it was to the captain. It reminded me of those strange menhirs I heard about from the island villages, or the inland villages, only not so impressive in stature. On the captain's orders, we threw the cargo into the hold and steered towards the Isle of the Dead and its island asylum. Isle of the Dead. Writing these words and reflecting on everything that happened afterwards, I realise now how cruel that name is. I was wrenched from my musings by a roaring sound, almost like a clap of thunder. It knocked me off my feet, flinging me at the mast like a rag doll. It took a while for me to realise that something had hit the bottom of the ship. Something huge. Water flooded the deck. People were running around screaming. Well, at least those hadn't already been thrown overboard earlier. I had no idea what was happening. Did Gnarly ram us into some rocks? Then came another blow. This time port side. That was when I saw her. Every sailor in the South has heard stories about the terror from the deep, and there she was. Her scaly body gleamed before my eyes for only a moment. But it was a sight I will never forget as long as I live. The ship was sinking. Yet I couldn't stop staring at the spot where I had seen the sea monster. A moment later, a piece of the mast hit me in the head and I lost consciousness. To this day, I do not know whether I owe my survival to the will of the gods, a twist of fate, or a whim of the monster. Why me? Has I chosen to tell this story? If so, then that is what I shall do. And I humbly offer my thanks to forces I cannot comprehend for giving me the chance to fulfill this task.
And? Have you read The Last Voyage of the Andraste?
Indeed I did.
Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh, it's an excellent book, don't you think? Now, let's test your reading comprehension.
Oh, fuck.
According to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship. Do you remember what that was, child?
Cannot remember. Even though I just read it. A figure of a sea monster.
And you're telling me you've read it? By the... Come back when...
I wonder if there's an achievement for getting that right first. Let's try. I cannot remember what the figure was, to be honest with you.
And?
A figurine.
That's right. This is the artifact I'm looking for. One that might be vital to repelling the wordness. According to Elvis's description, the figure is smaller than a menhir, and light enough that they were able to carry it to the ship without any trouble. Were it small, it would probably have been placed in Captain Lex's quarters instead of in the hold. I've estimated it should be about 1 meter tall. Good. Next question.
Oh no.
What was the Andraste's destination?
I cannot remember. Oh, and Asylum.
Correct. Be very careful with what I'm about to tell you. But some believe that the Red Priests are dedicated to studying the wordness instead of the Red Death. Captain Lex must have thought they'd pay him generously for a Four-Dweller artifact. Last question. What sank the Andraste?
Queso.
Yes, you did well, child. I can see that you were paying attention. According to Elvis, the Andraste was sunk by the legendary terror from the deep. But if you want to know more, ask your keeper friends. They should be much better informed. Now, all you need to do is find the wreck of the Andraste and retrieve the mysterious figure.
Don't mind if I do. Where exactly did she sink?
If only I knew. It must have happened somewhere on the way between the Horns of the South and the Island Asylum. Oh, but where exactly? Fortunately, I know something that could help us.
Well, spit it out
In
then.
the South Museum, there are some extremely interesting books and documents lying around and collecting dust. Can you imagine having such treasures at hand and choosing to completely ignore them? Oh, barbarians. Among them, you'll find the Andraste's logbook, which was saved by Elvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. I'm sure such a competent child as yourself will handle it much better. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook, and then tell me whether you managed to locate the wreck of the Andraste.
This is going to be a bitch if I have to actually follow logbook directions. It's going to be a real pain in the ass. But we'll figure it out somehow. Oh, no. Didn't like that. I think the person behind me wasn't on board with me stealing, which is a shame. Terrible shame, really. What if I
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag.
wouldn't you say a clean mug? Not a glass. They didn't really have glasses back then. I'm sorry, but who be you?
My name is Alyssa Murray, and I'm here with my husband, a very important cloth merchant. But surely you must have heard about our family.
Nope.
Not to brag, but we are rather prominent. I am famed amongst Camelot's courtiers for throwing the most magnificent feasts.
Your dress is unique.
Thank you. I designed it myself. I wanted to blend in with the people of the South. The savage tribes, the brave lightkeepers. I wanted to make an homage to them with my new style, and I do believe I've succeeded. I can feel everyone here gazing at me with awe.
Yes, definitely. What do you say? Everybody says your dress is exquisite.
Give it a few weeks and everyone here will be trying to copy me. It happens in Camelot all the time. It's almost insufferable.
What are you doing in the South?
Well, my Duncan is here on business, of course. A very important contract with the Lightkeepers. I decided to accompany him because I have never been to the South, and I've heard so much about its wild, untamed beauty. So far, it's turned out to be terribly dull. And the smell... it's like stale fish and sweat. Hopefully I don't have to suffer it much longer. Pray, tell me, do you know anyone here who would run a small errand for me?
Maybe. What kind of errand?
Oh, nothing major. You see, I've had my eye on this beautiful abandoned estate overlooking the sea. It's not very far from here, but it's far enough away from all this rabble. If we stay here for a while, I need a place for myself. You understand that, right? No offense, but I can't keep living in a filthy room at an inn. When I asked the innkeeper to draw me a bath, he brought me a bucket. A bucket! Can you imagine?
Of a horror. Oh no, I don't think I can. It sounds like a terrible ordeal.
Finally, someone sympathetic to my plight. My Duncan has been heartless about it. He just keeps going on about how I was the one who wanted to come here. He
How
told me
awfully
to
dreadful.
deal with it. Can you believe that? The nerve of the man.
Does he know about your plans for the estate?
Well, what he doesn't know can't hurt him, can it? He should be glad that I can take care of myself. I'm not like the other high-born women, sitting around waiting to be
Not like
handed
other
everything
girls,
on a silver platter. And besides,
Pick
he
me.
knows better than to say no to me.
Let me get to the point.
Fine. The problem is that the manor appears to have some occupants, not legal ones, mind you, who need to be evicted. Forcibly, if there's no other way. You'll do it for me, won't you, dear? Splendid! I can't wait to start decorating. Maybe something nautical, to go with the sound of the waves crashing on the cliffs? Or do you think that's a trifle trite?
Open the map in here. I cannot.
Don't let me keep you.
If it's just refugees in there, I'm not gonna help her. Go fuck herself. Alright. Oh. Coins in there, huh? Oh, just give me boo. Okay, why not? Who's looking at me, man? I don't believe anyone's looking at me, man. This is stupid. Dude, I don't... Who? Is it that one guy in the sea? A nuisance? Ay, ay, ay. Oh? Okay. take it. With butter. That'll come in handy. I always wanted some. Oh, moonshine. Is that it? I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. I'll do it. Oh, potatoes. Oh, deer pelt. You know what? I'm doing him a favour. He probably has to put in a lot of effort to keep it. You know, stored. Sneak 23. Oh, he's looking right at me, man. He only has one code anyway, so who even cares? Oh, I didn't even see this guy's up here. I don't think I can. Oh, hold on. Probably knows I'm here. That's why.
Oi, Noel! What if I pulled Excalibur from that stone, but it broke, but only at the tip? Would I still get to be king, or not?
You're so daft, Randall. Some magical lass living in a lake gave the king the sword when he broke his own bashing forearm skulls.
So, the one in the stone, what's that called? It's not Excalibur, is it?
Nah, the one in the stone was called, don't know. Sword in the stone, I guess.
Sod it, whatever. So, if I pulled the sword in the stone from the, stone, and it broke, but only a little, would I still get to be king?
What? No. You'd have to pull out all of it. Only the one who pulls out the sword gets to be king, yeah? Not the one who pulls out a bit of the sword.
Wait, but if you have a sword and it breaks, do you tell everyone that you have a sword or that you have a piece of the sword? Besides, you can always take it to the smith and he can fix a new tip.
But if he fixes a new tip, it won't be the same sword.
Are you off your knocker? How's it not the same sword? So, what is it now? A plowshare?
A shit share.
Listen, just listen to me. You've got it all wrong. You've got a sword, right? And then the tip breaks off, so you attach a new one, right? But then, let's just say it breaks again.
That's one shitty sword you have there.
Now, listen to me. Now, damn it. It breaks off, so you fix it with a new piece again. And then it happens again, and again, and again. Until you finally get yourself a whole new blade from the smith. So get this, if the whole blade was replaced, is it still the same sword?
Well, no, it isn't.
There you have it. You just need to be, what's the word? Rational.
Fine. Now let's have a drink. My throat's drier than a priestess purse.
See, now you sound rational.
Thanks for the follow, I am Ngala. Also, have you guys seen Flushed Away? Kinda, right? Looks like him. Let me see if I can get into stealth mode here. Don't know if I can. On. Go. Mute. Hell yeah. So I can't speak to these guys? Okay. That works for me. Just had that one conversation.
Who are you? Another refugee? This place is already crawling with your lot. It's like a Camelosian privy after a feast. In my day, you only saw old familiar faces round here. And maybe we didn't all love each other, but a local, As a local, it was easier to share with others, even when you didn't have much.
I'm not a refugee. Is that a problem?
A problem? No. No problem, just rambling to myself. But now that I look at you, sure enough, you don't look like one of them.
What's this about the refugees?
You asking me? They came here and made themselves at home. I ain't talking to any of them.
I was the keeper and you saved.
Orderly. No damn rabble begging at the gates and eating us at a house and home. Yeah, back then, sure. Civilians came and went. But housing them, feeding them? We had a rule. No freeloading. But I guess that went out the window, along with our pride.
I kinda wanna say it. I kinda do. What do you mean you've lost your pride?
It used to mean something to be a keeper. You could come in off the streets and keepers would make a man out of you. Now, bunch of spoiled lordlings sold off to Brandon by their daddies for a bag of gold. Treated like they're made of glass. Soft. Weak. The lot of them. What's there to be proud of?
Hadn't elders protected the South, they wouldn't be here.
You watch your damn mouth. We did everything we could. I've said it before. We need a whole damn army to keep this region in check. And besides, how do you know these leeches are even telling the truth? Every village wiped out. Just like that? Give me a break. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Shut your bitch asshole. Is there anything interesting in this village?
Do you see anything interesting around here? There's this tavern, and plenty of fish in the sea. Decent place to retire, but not much else. Well, if you're looking to sightsee, try the sunken village. Just don't let the locals tear you to shreds.
Why are you sitting here on your own?
I don't know, but you could put something on the table, and then maybe we can talk.
Here you go. Over me.
Thank you. That's better.
Give me
We
XP.
used to come here, the three of us. Me, Berg, and Fedley. But lately, something's gotten into Berg, and it all kinda fell apart. Hell knows what happened. One day he just stopped talking to us. We went to his house to get him, but he only cursed a blue streak at us. Say, mate, do you feel like talking to an old obla? I feel bad for him, but I've got no more patience. And Finley? Let's just say Finley's no good at this stuff.
Sure, I'll do it. For XP and money.
Now you're talking. Ever since he got so maudlin, Berg usually sits alone by the sea. Let me know what's wrong with him.
Not the merchant guy.
Get moving.
I don't know, we'll see. Didn't look at his name.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish, lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
What's he got? Nothing too interesting. Alright, very well. Tell me about this place.
You mean the old pier? Well, first of all, it's not that old. Brennan was already the captain when it was built. Why is it called that? Don't know. Probably because of all those old folks around. A lot has been happening here lately. Plenty of new faces. I definitely can't complain. I'm finally running a proper tavern. People come and go and the regulars drink as usual, as it should be. Daddy will be proud.
Just Dad also run a tavern?
Hey, not here, obviously. You won't see your old man here unless your name's Dara. Mine sent me here because he hoped I'd make something out of my life. He never wanted me to pour a beer and look at the same tired mugs day in, day out, but as it turns out, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I got mauled by a weird beast during a hunt, and after that, the captain decided I wasn't any good for active service, so he sent me here. I was bored out of my mind, and since there wasn't one here, I decided to start a tavern. At least I'm not as bored anymore.
Alright, well, some time ago one of the keepers left some important documents here.
No, I don't recall anything like that.
He said he left him after the last drinking bout.
No, listen. I don't know what's going on, but I doubt any of the keepers had anything important on them. Half of
guy's
them couldn't
lying,
tell the
probably.
quartermaster's seal from a pile of horse dung someone stepped on.
He said they should still be able to stay on Lamb Tavern.
But that means... no. Impossible. What if... Holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind. I've no idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever.
What? I met him. He asked me to get his documents back.
Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man. I wouldn't get rid of my only memento of him. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Even though I'm still not sure what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon.
So we can talk to ghosts now. Okay. Tell me more about Sigibald. What was he like?
Well, he died like he lived, with a tankard in his hand. The boys always said Sigi was a friend worth 5 others. And he was. He was a prankster like no other. Once, he slipped a rotten egg into the quartermaster's dinner. Never a dull moment with him, that's for sure.
Thanks, I need to go.
No problem. Listen, if by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald, please, give him my warm regards. I don't understand anything anymore.
Be when I touch the documents that give you memory loss. Oh, I didn't press it in time. Sigibald. I never thought there would come a time in my life when I would write this letter. Till now, I believe that all the bad things that happened since you left were caused by your poor decision. I also blamed you for losing Arian. It's funny how things change over time. It seems that I've changed too. I don't even know if this stupid letter will ever reach you. If it does, I'm sorry. I accept your apologies. Okay. Oh, what's that then? Time to go up here. Oh, stash. Okay. Wait. Let's put you in there, 'cause it's going to be a while before we can use you. A very long time indeed. And we'll start putting all this other stuff in there too, since we don't really need to have them. That is. Save us some carry weight. Maybe not much, but it's something. When does it stop being 4.1? All the way down here, huh? It's probably the quicker way of doing this. Perfect. It's all that shit put away. Save.
Oi, you're not from around here, are you? Come on, sit down and tell me something about the world out there.
What you want to know?
Don't know. If I knew what to ask, I'd have asked it already.
There's not much to tell. It's the same everywhere.
Now that I believe. Everywhere's a mess. Even here. I remember when we were held in the same regard as Camelot. Look at us now. They're taken in wimps. It's nothing like the old days.
Things were better back then.
You bet they were. It's all been falling apart ever since they put Captain Brendan in charge. That one's got two coins where his eyes should be, if you ask me. Doesn't care about anyone or anything. He's just looking out for his own skin. Worst captain I ever served under, no doubt. Not that I serve anymore. I'm retired now.
That bad, huh? Well, anything interesting going around here?
Filth everywhere. And it reeks of fish. Everyone's terrified of the weirdness. It's hard to believe I've lived long enough to see times like these. Not that long ago, we used to scare kids with stories about the weirdness. And now? Grown men wet themselves if we tell the same tales. Honestly, I'm done with it all. I don't even recognize this world anymore. And I don't want to.
And what do you think of Vegas?
Don't even get me started. Fergus always claims he's busy, but for the life of me, I can't figure out what he actually does. Probably just pretends to work. I talk to Riderick from the museum sometimes, but that one's a real know-it-all. We always end up arguing about how things used to be. If you ask me, they're all just as bad as each other. It's never gonna be the same again. My brothers are gone, and I'm left here, all alone.
Yep. Tell me about the old traditions in the Horns of the South.
We had a beautiful tradition. Choosing new keepers was done differently back then. You had to lie down and sleep in a special spot, but that's all I'm gonna say. It's a secret, and it looks like it'll die with me.
Do you remember the sunken village?
Of course I do. In my day, it wasn't sunken. It was a beautiful, lively place. Pilgrims would visit the All-Mother's Temple and Excalibur, and end up in the village. It broke my heart when I heard about the flooding. They say the Druids caused it, but who really knows? It doesn't matter now, who did or didn't do what. It's over, that's all.
Alright.
Go on, leave me, like everyone else has. There's nobody left with any sense to talk to.
Poor guy.
Lady Elisa's voice makes me want to smack her. Ron's great with fish, but me? I'm sick of it. If I'd known I'd end up dying here, I would have deserted long ago.
You still look pretty young to me.
With fish, but me? I'm sick of it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Hey. Self. I don't know if I can. No. Okay. Alright. I think we're done here. And it's daytime too. That's convenient. Very convenient. Alright. I don't know what I was expecting.
Bloody hell, look at this! The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly.
I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. But I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders?
No. Who's Durar?
What do you take me for? A senile old idiot? I know that my boy keeps sending all of you little pissants to snoop around his old man. Oh, how worried he must be. Ho ho. How did you all get it into your stupid heads that I am ill, huh? That's bullshit. Everyone's going on about how old Gabon's gonna keel over anytime soon. And me? Still here, ain't I? Arseholes. I'm old enough to know what I'm talking about. I served my time. I've lived my life. And now you can all kiss my arse. So there.
You're ill?
I swear, each one's dumber than the last. Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it.
Another quest, perchance?
I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time.
Finley's your caregiver?
Oh, so many questions.
Isn't that mute Finley just over there?
Drink first, and then we'll talk.
I have alcohol. Oh no, I put it all away, didn't I?
Then you can kiss my arse. I ain't spilling my guts to strangers. Drinking buddies, though. If there's something you want to know, you'll need to treat me first.
Okay. Go back inside and get some alcohol. Actually, what if I just grab one from here? I'll do it. There you go. Bottoms up. Some wine.
So, what was your question?
Finley's your caregiver?
Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk.
No way, really?
I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. But I don't understand shit.
So you're Durar's father?
What's got you so nosy? Pour me a drink, and I might open up.
Right, I might need more wine.
That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger.
Father and son together in the horns of the south. Must be rare.
It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers. Or they've never even touched a woman.
I need to get some more wine, otherwise he's not going to answer that. I don't know if that counts as wine. It does not. Well, that does though. Indeed. Perfect.
You're digging a little deep, aren't you?
How about your service?
Drink.
Here you go. Mead. How about your service in the horns of the south?
You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. You used to come here with a mission, not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them, or they think the Orns can hide them from the law. No, back in my day there was none of this scum. I came here to serve. My girl cried when I left her, but I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the wean was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction.
Durak came here for you.
Jack knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore, and I don't stick my nose in anyone else's business.
Why not? Went off topic when I asked you about your service in the Horns.
Why the sudden interest?
Oh, for fuck's sake, he wants more. Alright, let's go find some more then. What if I go in here? And then... yeah, that should be enough. Surely that's enough to get him to open up completely.
You'll dig it a little deeper.
There you go.
I'm starting to like you, stranger. And trust me, it's been a long time since I liked...
Why does he have a bone for his neck?
Anybody. I liked me brothers in arms back in my glory days. Good lads, every damn one of them. Tough as nails, loyal to a fault. A kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of Avalon. But they're gone now, all of them. The old captain got it in his head to send us down to rediscover some mouldy tunnels under the keep. Damn fool mission that was. We went in together, but I was the only one to come back out. I can still see all their faces when I close my eyes. A hard loss it was, but I'm still here. Oh, some days I wonder why.
Tell me more about those tunnels.
Oh, so...
Here you go.
Those tunnels, right. Well, me and the lads went down there to check if we could repurpose them under the Horns. Damn full mission that was. But it wasn't just some empty caves. There were monsters, straight out of Age of Legends. Sick stuff. Stuff to get under your skin. Looked like... ah, hell. Memories all twisted up now. Like a bloody nightmare mixed with shadows that don't belong. Want to know more? Speak with Fergus. He's in charge of this shit show now. Now, I propose a toast to those lost souls. This one's on me.
Your brothers in arms, may they rest in peace. Is Fergus the captain that's missing? Or the guy that's in the camp right now?
Face
The vice captain or whatever.
Sometimes I think they never died. They haunt me in my dreams, you know. Bloody bastards. I swear I wanted to go back and retrieve their bodies. But our late captain, like Grindelows piss on his grave, forbade me from going back. But when I drink, I usually pass out, and then I don't remember my dreams. So, I drink. My brothers deserved better.
Another quest, hell yeah.
Sometimes I think that I can still see their faces. Hard to think they're just gone. Sometimes I think they're still waiting for me down there. Guess it's just me and memories now. Memories and regret. Guess it's...
Well, we'll get rid of his regret for him, you know. We'll go down there, it'll be fine. There's crouch jumping a thing in here. I don't know if it is. Can't speak to you. We're taking care of the old builder. Do you know what's wrong with him? No. Must know more since you're so close. Does that have something to do with his son? Does Durak visit him often? Doesn't he have any time to visit his old man? Did they have a fight? Doing well. Was it a long time ago? Do you know what it was about? Finley, you know them both well, you must know what happened. Did they fight? Will Gerban ever tell me about it? Could Drag tell me more? Could the quartermaster tell me anything about the accident? Is there anybody else who knows what happened? Alright. Did you fight about anything related to work? Okay. Something to do with disability? Something to do with the workers? No, you already know what it is. I'm just asking for the sake of asking them. Something to do with the construction of the lighthouse? Maybe. Okay. Thanks for everything. Is there anything I can do for you? No? I guess we're gonna go speak to Drag too.
Yes, he's...
Alright. Can I speak to you? No. How about you? No. And you? No. Is this? Oh. Hell yeah. They don't need all this shit chat, I need it more. They're just NPCs, you know? Better for me to have it than them. Alright, let me have a look at the map now. So we have quite a few things here. Quest wise. Damn. Damn. We have a lot. Alright. The 1%. Alright, that's gonna be a long time away for that because we still gotta do it down here as well, to be honest with you. Let me go ahead and finish looking inside these houses, make sure there's no one else to speak to. I don't think there is. But I'm just double checking. How much money do we have now? 2.3k. So we need a lot more money to buy the house. It's not that big a deal, but yeah. Can't speak to you. Are you bit? You are.
What do you want? Who are you?
Hardgan asked me to speak with you. He said something's gotten into you.
Ha! Guess he's got nobody else to get pissed with. Finley never liked drinking alone with him. Titan tends to get into one of his moods. And? What? That's all? You're bothering me just because that old rascal is sitting alone in the inn with nobody to natter to. You people, bugger off.
What do I do with that next? Maybe Finley will? Mute Finley? Oh shit, man. I don't think Mute Finley's gonna be talking anytime soon. Can I speak to you? No. Alright.
Maybe the...
Okay. So that's how I loop down to over here. Which I'm not gonna do right now, because we're still messing around with this place. I'm gonna get as much XP from this place as I possibly can before we go out exploring and shit. Totgan told me about you and Berg. Why aren't you drinking together anymore? To be more precise, do you know what happened to Berg? He was too upset to talk that something happened recently. Oh, a long time ago. So it's something from his past. Where can I learn more about what happened? Will Tadgan tell me more? So I assume I can learn more outside the horns. Can you point me in the right direction? But they look at me like that. Drinking buddies. Mark the place on the map. Drinking buddies. Oh, that's far away. Well, that's fine. I think I want to head back up into here now. Yeah. That's what I want to do. We'll try and find the guy who gave us the flowers too. But before that, let's have a look up here. Let's go up here.
I hope Kate isn't making Morris do anything horrible.
You?
Do you need help settling in, dear? This isn't the best day to start a new life in this place, but we don't always get to choose, do we? What a nasty business with that boy. I'm almost glad my Morris isn't here for this. He's such a bleeding heart.
What happened with that boy you mentioned?
Oh, I'm not sure, love. I don't move around too much. I just heard about that fight with the road keeper, and now poor Cole's locked up in a cage. Him and Patrice make such a lovely young couple. They remind me of Morris and me when we were their age.
Not a refugee. I just have some business in the keep.
I'm sorry, dear. I hope I didn't offend you. I'm still not used to all this. You see, I was born in Little Grove and thought I would live out the rest of my life there, working in the orchards in the mornings and drinking warm cider with my beloved in the evenings. We never wanted to see the world. I guess sometimes the world doesn't give us a choice, does it?
What happened?
Little Grove was raided by bandits, a local gang that had been terrorizing the area for months, growing in numbers with each raid. Their leader, Bald Kate they called her, somehow got hold of a branding iron used to mark outlaws. After pillaging a village, she'd brand some men and women of her choosing. That way, Kate made sure nobody would ever help them, and that they'd have no choice but to turn to her if they wanted to survive. My Morris used to be a skilled tanner. I guess that's why she picked him.
Did he stay with the bandits?
Yes, I asked him to. He wanted to run with me, but he was still feverish after the branding. I was worried he'd die on the road. Now, I don't have many kind words for Kate, but she doesn't like her efforts to go to waste. As long as he stayed, she'd make sure he was healed. I hated leaving him there, and I hate to think of what she's making him do, but I hope he's at least still alive.
Did you ask for keepers for help?
Of course I did, right after I got here. The only answer I got was that they're aware of the bandit problem and are dealing with it. But I've heard rumours that the gate is always shut, and the keepers are forbidden to leave. So, I've got no hope there.
He didn't stay with him?
Look at me, love. I'm just an old woman. I've lived a quiet life, never learned any skills Kate would find useful. She has no need for useless mouths to feed, and Morris, well, he didn't want me to stay anyway. He said we'd find our way back to each other, but I'm starting to fear we'll have to wait for another life.
Well, where's the camp?
From what I've heard, they decided to stay in Little Grove for a while, drinking my cider to the last drop, no doubt. Not like they have to worry about the authorities. The only ones we saw were the Camelot tax collectors who came by once a year.
Of course, they came for their money, but nothing else.
In sight since I was a little girl.
I'll keep an eye out for your husband.
Oh, Mother bless you, my dear. That's all I could ask for. Please, let me know as soon as you learn anything.
I really hope he's alive and not dead. They usually like to do in these games. So what's it like living here?
At first, it wasn't so bad. But now it gets worse every day. We just sit around here, doing nothing. Don't get me wrong, we have food, we have a roof over our heads, and we're grateful for that. But no one trusts us enough to let us do any work. None of us wants to be a freeloader, as they call us. I wouldn't mind a task or two to earn my keep and to take my mind off my troubles. I might not be all hale and hearty, but I've still got 2 good hands, which is more than you can say about some of the codgers living here.
I had only had a strange dream some time ago.
A dream? Oh, yes. There was one, but I don't quite remember what it was about. I'm sorry, dear.
Alright, well, I'll take my leave then.
Stay safe, dear. Take.
Hell yeah, another quest. Is it marked on the map? Yeah, there's. I've quite a few quests popping up now.
Take.
Perfect. Get these mushrooms. What's this? Don't know why there's a water pitcher under there, but I'll take it. Oh, see, they literally have nothing. Drink? Don't mind me.
They said it would get easier.
Well, they were lying, obviously. Empty crate here. Where's this taking me? Man, they really have nothing.
What's left for someone like me?
Don't worry about it. Huh. Okay. I'm making sure they have nothing. I don't want them to be too burdened, you know? I don't want them to worry about their stuff getting stolen, so I'm just making sure. Ooh, wolf pelt. Need that. Need like, I think we need 1 more wolf pelt and like maybe 4 more iron ore. And then I think we can make the armor that I want to make.
Oh, it's you.
What do you mean, oh, it's you? You don't know me. Damn, he's hitting the pipe.
You've come to put me in the cage.
What?
Sorry. Just a bit of grim humor. You know, about what's been happening here. Such a mess, isn't it? Cola's alright, and Beatrice, what a shame. Such a fine girl. Anyway, I'm Ellis. Nice to meet you. What do you need?
I heard Oliver had a strange dream some time ago.
Aye, there was a dream. Strangest bloody thing out of all the strange shite I've seen. When we woke up, we realised that every one of us had a weird night. I was out in the wild. I had this feeling like something was chasing me. But it was Col who really had it rough. Poor sod was moping around afterwards like he'd been hit by a sack of bricks.
Did Cole tell you what that was about?
No, he didn't talk to me or anyone else in the group. Guess he didn't want us to worry, especially his lass.
Something about him changed.
Yes and no, to be honest. See, Cole has always been quick to anger, especially when things went sour. And back then, an awful lot of things were going to shite. But this time, I don't know. It felt different. He didn't even bother chatting with Beatrice. Normally, they're a good couple. A real match, if you ask me.
Okay. What about your dream? You were on night watch, weren't you?
Right. I admitted to them that I'd fallen asleep. My eyelids felt like they weighed a ton, and before I knew it, I was out. Maybe it's stupid, but I had this strange feeling, like something was inviting me into that dream I mean. Don't ask me why. Feels mad just talking about it now, but
Well, we were all dead tired, so it's probably just that.
Yeah, sure. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Ellis. Goldsmithing is my life and passion. And between you and me, I feel like I'm losing my mind without it. When I hold tools and make beautiful things, it feels like I can bring some light into this wretched world. I wish I was somewhere where I could just do some goldsmithing, but I'm a bit scared. So, here I am, sitting on my ass in some village listening to waves and the screams of seagulls and old men. Nothing to write home about, even if I still had one.
What were you doing before you joined the other refugees?
I was working as a goldsmith in a group of, let's call them business people. I was once traveling with a caravan that got attacked by him. Their chief was a smart guy. The moment he heard I was a goldsmith, he knew what to do with me. He got me converting all the jewelry they stole into new pieces. Do you want to hear what I did once?
Yeah. You worked with bandits?
Ah, come on. They were just people. They treated me well and respected my work. Everyone thinks that every bandit is a heartless murderer.
So what did you do?
We went to Timberwall. The gang wanted to rob some merchant's house. We holed up in a seedy tavern and waited for the right moment. Then, one night they broke in. Came back with a whole load of trinkets. Beautiful stuff. The moment I saw it all, I instantly knew what I wanted to craft. They gave me a couple of days. I tinkered for a bit, and then, ta-da! Brand new merchandise. After I was finished, I dressed myself all nice. Went to that merchant's house and went, "Good morning, kind sir.
I know
I'm
where
a
this is going, this is
goldsmith.
funny.
My work is renowned in all of Camelot. Would you be interested in what I have to offer?" You know what he said? Of course I would. That nonce bought the entire lot, even though I inflated the prices like a street peddler. And when I came back, the others couldn't believe their eyes. I thought I was gonna keel over.
Should have stole it back again.
I miss that.
Weren't too suspicious though, probably. Alright. Nice to
What's
to you.
left for someone like me? I've already told you I'm not going anywhere. If you want something from me, then...
And what?
Oh, I don't know you. I'm Dugald. You're not one of us. And you're not local either.
Yeah?
You could have chosen a better time to come here. Kind of poor ambience, if you know what I mean.
Well, at least we have a roof over our heads.
There's a lot of dialogue here. Why did you end up here?
My boy Frank and I came here with the others. We left our village because... we had to. Well, I had to. But Frank is a good lad, so he came with me. I took him in, you know?
Oh yeah?
Found the poor sod at the mill, sleeping in the hay. He was chilled to the bone back then. But I could tell he'd be a strong lad once he thawed out. He used to help out on the farm.
Do you know where he comes from?
He's young, but he already has a couple of tattoos. Tribal ones. Means he must have been cast out of the Del Rita.
At first, people in our village gave him dirty looks. But then they realized he wasn't a bandit.
He was a good, hard-working kid. Then they started to treat him as one of their own.
Did he tell you why he was cast out?
Ah, Frank is a quiet boy, and he doesn't talk much about himself. I feel like those days with the Reader are long buried for him. Almost like he never lived them.
Okay. Where are you from?
Roscree. Few shacks and a small field of grain. I was a miller back there. My daughter married a good, hard-working man. Eventually, I gave them the mill.
Still helped around, but wanted to let the young folks learn how to work there. Then this kid, Frank, came along. Everything seemed to be going pretty well.
Something happened.
Of course, something happened. Life here can't just be bearable. Oh no. Everything has to get screwed up somehow. That's the way it goes in this cursed land. My dear Trina and her bairn. They got caught by a weird beast. I started to hit the bottle and finally, my son-in-law kicked me out.
Damn.
I left Roscree. And so did Fran. He says he has some kind of life debt. And he won't leave me alone until one of us drops dead.
Getting kicked off your own property is crazy work. Would you like to... I'm sorry about your daughter and grandkid.
I'm sorry too.
I wanted to ask the other question if you wanted to go back, but I guess the game's just saying no, fuck you. I wonder if I reload and actually ask it and skip through again. I already spoke to you, right? Yeah. Skip through all this. Would you like to go back?
No. Nothing to go back to. Although it's hard to get used to something different when you've been sitting on your ass in one place for your whole life. I didn't expect to become a vagabond in my old age.
Thanks for the follow, man shall work. How's life here?
To be honest, I'm a bit confused about what's going on. Usually it was me who yelled at everyone, and now I feel like a drudge. And this nasty thing with Cull. Poor lad. Shouldn't have ended like that. He and Beatrice got along very well. Let me tell you something. When I saw all these wrinklies around here, I thought this place would suit me. But then all this shit happened. I suspect we won't stay here long.
Well, we'll get it all sorted out soon enough. I'd only had a strange dream some time ago.
What? Ah, yes.
What dream did you have?
People are making a fuss over nothing.
I doubt
A dream
it.
is just a dream. No need to dwell on it.
If you say so. What do you have in your pocket? Anything worth robbing? Come on. There's nobody. There we go. No. Didn't think so. We've been in here, right? Yeah. They don't need water. Chat. They really don't.
Something happened. Frank listens.
Holy shit, okay. I had Olive had a strange dream some time ago.
Frank doesn't know dream. Frank calls them visions. And yes, Frank had one not long ago. Alone, surrounded by wolves. They were no aggressive, so Frank felt no fear. It was they who feared Frank. Then, I caught the scent of blood and followed it. But I did not reach the end. The vision stopped. Now, Frank waits for the next one, to see what's ahead.
Okay. You're not from here, are you?
I'm not from anywhere. Frank is attached to nowhere. I found a home with Dugald. I owe him a life debt.
You're from Badalrata.
Frank was never a Dalrita.
Dalrita.
Without a name. Without a name, you are nobody in the tribe. Like
His
me,
voice is a little bit quiet compared to everyone else.
You must leave. I left and became Frank. Frank. A name, and not a name.
What happened?
Nothing happened to Frank. A stray, taken in by a miller. That's all.
Would you like to be a Dalrita?
Frank cannot be a Dalriada. His mother was. But the tribe decided that he was not worthy of a name. That is why he is not of the tribes.
Do you know a Darviator named Concha?
Mm-hmm. Conquer. Wolf.
Conquer.
Strong. Important name. Not seen in the south for a long time. Must be dead.
What do you think of the Horns of the South?
A place without a leader. As I see it, I will finally fall apart. One way or another.
One way or another. Gonna get you, get you, get you. How do you know?
There are no tales about a place that survived without a strong leadership. And it's not about kings, nobleshites, or chieftains. Titles are just words that pull the wool over a man's eyes. What's needed is a strong soul with a strong name. And their names mean as much as Frang's, which is to say, nothing.
And what about the people you came here with?
Now they're a bit like Frang. Strays with no home. Beatrice is strong, despite what happened with Cole. Ellis? He's funny. I like him. Rawson? I know nothing about her. And Dugald? A man who became Frang's father. He has my gratitude.
How about the people living here?
Don't bother.
Okay. Have you met the keepers before?
Frang never met the keepers, but the unnamed boy did. Once, a few of them, many years ago, we fought. The unnamed boy survived even though he showed fear. Shouldn't do that.
Why did the unnamed boy fight with the keepers?
The keepers approached the camp of the boy's people. But that past does not belong to Frang. I'm Frang.
Alright. Do you have anything worth robbing?
Really shouldn't have done that.
Who was bro talking about? Come on. Here we go. Oh, he does, but you can keep it. 6 gold pieces on nothing. Also because they saw me again, and it's much of a pain in the arse to try and get it. It's not worth the effort. Okay, so we can go down there. But no point really. Probably lose in there, but we'll check when we're going down. But now I want to go back up into the keep. With a bunch of people to talk to. I also kind of want to sell to the merchant. Because we picked up a bunch of junk. It might not be worth much, but now it's something.
You just gonna
Go. Sell. Oh, I can't sell that to him. Does he have no money? No, he has money.
maybe the
What have I... Oh, okay. Maybe because it's stolen from this area. That might be it. But we still have a bunch of other stuff here that we sold. It wasn't that big a deal. So I don't know why. Our weight is fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and head back up into the keep. We have a bunch of people to speak to up there. Give me all the Murdoch route.
Oh, mother have mercy. Not another one. If I let you pass, will you promise not to tell anyone?
About what?
That you came through the village?
Why shouldn't I tell anyone?
Because I should have caught you right on the beach and asked what you're doing. And now that you're here, it's a bit late for that. That's just my luck. Take the post, Tiernan, they told me. You'll be looking after a village full of old farts. That's practically early retirement, they said. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck falling apart, it's a refugee running around biting people.
I saw a house for sale in the village.
Ah, yes. That old house. That place has been empty for years. The story goes, the last owner, Keeper Galen, threw himself into the sea one stormy night. Some folks whisper of curses or restless spirits, but I say it's just talk. The captain put it up for sale ages ago, but no one's had the guts or sense, if you ask me, to take it. If you're thinking of buying it, go for it. Make it your home. Every house deserves someone to fill it with life again.
I wonder if there's a way to get cheaper. Maybe we do other quests and it'll be cheaper. Probably not, but who knows. You said a refugee is biting people?
Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. But it was a keeper. I know Mahone can be a piece of shit sometimes, but gods. Now both of them are sick. And Haber's got no clue what's wrong. Which is the only reason that refugee isn't dead yet. So, he's sitting in a cage. His wife's crying all day and everyone's pissed. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the middle of it all.
Maybe this isn't the job for you, little bro.
No need to tell me that. But I can't just go back to patrolling the walls. I'd be a laughingstock. I'd rather sit here and hope everything works itself out. I mean, everyone's gotta die someday, right? So whether it's me or them, at least my problems will be over.
Anything else happened recently?
No, not really. Fortunately.
I think we can get another quest here. What happened to the deck?
The deck? Nah, just old wood. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. But I've got no way to fix it. Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and every time I try to do it myself, someone else needs me for something. I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bint started complaining that everything here smells of fish. That's a seaside village. What else would it smell of?
I can help you fix the deck.
You do that? That would be a huge relief. Well, maybe not huge. There are bigger problems, but it'd be a start. Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly. It's for boats. No one here even uses boats.
Oh, you mean the deck down at the bottom?
Well, you know how it is with old folks. Once they get fixated on something, there's no point in arguing. I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. The budget's long gone. But if you're interested, I could teach you a thing or two about home decor.
Yeah, sure.
Not exactly standard keeper knowledge, but, well, we all have our secrets.
You're into home decor?
Surprised? Can't blame you. This might sound odd coming from someone stationed at a glorified fish bucket, but I've got a thing for furniture.
Hey yo, chill, don't tell me about that.
Parks around here is my career choice. But yeah, I like imagining places where things fit. Where chairs don't wobble, tables don't look like someone hacked them together with a dull axe, and beds, well, beds don't feel like they're plotting your murder while you sleep.
Wouldn't have guessed you were into furniture.
Not exactly a secret I broadcast. Most folks see me as Tiernan the Grumbler. But hey, we've all got something that keeps us sane, right? Mine just happens to be daydreaming about nicer chairs.
You know what, that rich bint you mentioned?
Oh, she's a real piece of work, that one. Her name's Lady Elisa. Something. I don't remember. She came here with her husband. Poor man. I never heard him get a word in. You know, sometimes I regret not getting married. But if I had a wife like her, I'd just end up being a keeper all over again.
Alright, well. What are you selling? Why would someone buy the wooden bed over the comfortable bed? God damn. You're selling all sorts of shit, that's crazy. Expensive too. Alright, do we have anything to sell? No.
Ah.
Anything else happened recently?
No. No.
Alright. Come on. Go into stealth. Come on. Stealth. Okay, it didn't work. I was only gonna take it if I could take all of it, because it was like, what, 10 gold? It's not a big deal. I mean, I guess I might as well take my gold at least. Or 5 coins. Better than nothing. Alright, let's see. How do we go about repairing this deck? And then, I think we'll head into the keep again. 50 wood. Damn, that's a lot of wood. I don't know if I have that much wood. Do we have an axe? Cut down trees. No. Oh, I might have to buy one. I think the blacksmith guy sold one. In the keep? I'm not sure. Oh. Alright, here we go. Let's put this away again. What is this? Crafting region. Okay. I don't know how much wood we have, but we'll figure it out. There we go. Start taking care of again. Alright, hold on. Take. Is it in here? No, it'd be in here, wasn't it? Where's our wood? We have 15 pieces of wood, so we need a lot more. To get an axe and go find a bunch of trees to cut down. Oh. See you there. We can find some copper, iron ones at them, that'd be great. Keep an eye out. And do a little bit more iron. Alright, so we have a little hut down there. Let's go see. Oh, you're Derek. Okay. I don't think I can get in there. Alright, chat, 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Darak. Oh, it doesn't go through the neck, it floats? Is it attached to the little vest ring, I guess? Must be. Come on, go in stealth. Come on, do it. Go stealth mode. I wanna see. Darak's key. Oh. I see. You can go in there.
Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in.
Yeah.
Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him.
I can see from the look on your face, you've already met that little ray of sunshine. Forget I asked.
I talked to your father. Seems you two are in conflict.
It's no secret. He's just an old, bitter man who hates the entire world. And I'm a part of it, so, well, it is what it is. That's all.
Your father told me a story about his friends who died on a mission.
He told that tale about the tunnels more times than I can count. to anyone who'll listen. But these days, it seems nobody does anymore. I've heard it plenty of times already, believe me. To him, those old friends of his were everything. They meant more than his own son, that's for sure. He'd go on and on about it. If I'd been there, if I'd gone with them, he won't let it go. Sometimes I think that if Fergus had let him go into those tunnels and meet the same end as his brothers, he might have found his peace. Or at least quit drinking.
Well, he would quit drinking if he was dead, wouldn't he? Like, come on. Why won't Tiernan let you in?
Because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass. And I don't have one. I've already used mine. Guess what I used it on? That's right. Bringing medicine to my father. When that Egypt gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through him.
Are the keepers allowed to have wives and children?
Not all keepers have been here their entire life, you know? He got me before he joined the Horns. Serves me right for wanting to find him, stupid son of a bitch. If only I knew what it would entail.
Do you regret becoming a keeper?
I don't know. Following my old man here was all I ever wanted. Never saw myself as anything else. Tried picturing myself as a husband, a father once. But, nah. I wouldn't know how to raise a kid. I'd just mess them up. Like father, like son, I guess.
So can anyone become a keeper no matter their age?
Well, no, of course not. We're not priestesses of the All-Mother. A woman can be an old crone and still devote herself to the All-Mother. But a man's got to have some fight left in him to be a keeper. Old enough to hold a sword, young enough to not break under its weight. We all got different roles around the keep, sure. But at the core, we're warriors. Don't forget that.
Okay, and why the second lighthouse?
If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked me that, I could fund the damn thing myself. Look, it's Camelot's orders. I get paid to follow them, not to question them. If they want to throw money at us to keep up appearances, that's their problem. I'm not about to stop them.
Alright.
Stay out of trouble.
Did he not give us the medicine?
See you around.
Strange. Doesn't care. Okay. I'll just take everything in here then. It's no biggie. What's in here? Hell yeah. You won't mind, surely. Let me take all this trash. Just sitting here collecting dust. It's better for me to have it. Alright. I think that's everything in here. Yeah. Let's so be it. I'll see if there's anything down there. And then we'll go up the steps and back into the keep. No. Okay. It's just the way down there. We don't really need to do that, to be honest with you. Up we go. Alright, where are we going first? Creed? So be it. Who gave us the flowers, chat? I can't remember. It wasn't this guy down here, was it?
Always good to have a little rest. From a financial standpoint.
Might have been one of the guys down there. In fact, I think it was the guy by the bonfire, right? It was him, right? Beatrice wasn't happy about your flowers.
So the bitch understood the meaning, yes? I'm glad. They should all be scared shitless. Even more so after Cole got what he deserved.
Oh wow, you're a prick. Was that what you planned from the beginning?
Congratulations on your powers of observation. Those vagrants should know that since they live on our dime, they also live by our mercy. I can do anything to them, and they can't do shit. My plan was perfect.
That's sick.
It's necessary. And I don't have to explain myself to you. You're from nowhere. So, you're nobody. Become a keeper, and you'll have the right to punch me in the face. But, as it is, you'd only get thrown in jail for starting a fight with a keeper. The refugees are a tumour on the healthy body of the Horns of the South. Remember this, and make wise decisions.
How about you go fuck yourself?
Still hanging around? You'll see the... Still... Don't...
I would rob you if this guy wasn't here. Oh. I don't know what just happened right there. Did I slide into him and do damage? That was not my plan. I think I did. I didn't even know you could do that. Oh wow, okay. Well, answers that question then. Oh damn.
You'll see the...
Yeah.
You're back. Hi.
I got the documents. Let me... Was these a ghost? Apparently. Oh, I can't. Okay.
You're back.
I got the documents. You were right. There were no problems.
I told you, Ron is a good guy. And here's a little something for you. You know I pay well.
To be honest, Ron was a bit confused.
Yes? What's the matter, my friend?
Well, you're dead.
You're really good at this today. Wait. Oh. Oh, you're serious. I understand. For so many years, I've been afraid to open this letter. But it looks like I needed to read it. Well, it is what it is, right? And I've been wondering why no one wants to talk to me. I thought to myself, are they mad at me or what? But why are you talking to me? How can you see me?
I have a passenger inside me who must have wanted to help.
Anyway, may the All-Mother bless your path. See you next time.
Is there anything worth seeing here?
Not exactly. You've already been to Ron's Tavern, so you've seen one. But since we're mates now, I suppose I can tell you about something. Listen closely.
Oh yeah?
A few of us had a little gambling ring. Not to brag, but I was quite good at it. The winnings aren't much use to me anymore, so if you're interested, I'll tell you where I stashed them.
Go on then.
Just mind the waves.
What did you play with?
Ooh, Ern, Armand, and Richt. Haven't seen them in a long while, so I've no clue what they're up to now. But I'd wager they've got their own stashes hidden somewhere too. Cunning bastards.
Do you like your time as a keeper?
Oh, yes. Great place, great people. And before I became a keeper, let me put it this way. I've done a lot more for a lot less. Here, you can always have a meal and some kind of shelter above your head. And that's something, isn't it? Sure, you can make more gold as a leader, but that comes with much more responsibility, my friend.
Alright.
Safe travels, and don't let the road wear you down.
New quest. Is it down here like I thought? Indeed it is.
Take care, Ad.
I kind of assumed it would be in the little underwater fort thing we saw. It makes sense, right? Right, what else is here? The last voyage, all along the watchtower. What the hell's that? All along the watchtower. Aha! Alright. Oh, I also want to speak to Heber. Is it in here? Jan's quarters. Yeah, I think it's in here. All the refugees shared a dream. Do you know why that could have happened?
What do you think? Do I look like a mystic to you? A shaman? A village witch? I don't think so. Otherwise, I'd have a lot more to worry about. If you're looking for answers about things like this, you should consult the literature on the subject. Though, I can't say I'd recommend it.
Okay. I don't want to buy these unless I can get them for free. Never know. Oh, hold on. I have a bunch of garbage to sell them. Oh, I can't because I dropped them here. Never mind. Never mind. Alright. Can you tell me more about the village?
There are a few retired keepers living there. They might tell you about the good old days if you ask them nicely. There are also some refugees from north of the island, since we had nowhere else to put them. I don't really know much about what's going on in that place. I just make sure they have everything they need, more or less. You can always go see for yourself.
Refugees?
People fleeing from bandits, from the weirdness, you name it. I wasn't exaggerating when I said we were the last beacon of hope this far south. For these people, we are. Don't know how many more we can take, but that's a problem for another time.
Okay. I think we don't need to do these. We've already done these. It's just this one. Gerben mentioned the tunnels and the former captain.
Captain Hagen? Well, he was a man driven by pride and a certain disregard for caution. He sent men to explore those old tunnels beneath the keep. Somehow, he got it into his head that there was something valuable down in those tunnels. Treasures, relics, who knows what else. But the truth is, we know what was there. In the Age of Legends, it was just a hospital. There was some kind of outbreak or plague, and the place was sealed off. Nothing left to find, or so the records say.
Isn't it only right to bury the keepers?
Yes. It weighs on me more than I'd care to admit. If I could, I'd see them laid to rest. But no captains ever bothered. It seems they thought it was a fool's errand. Maybe not worth the risk.
I could go down there.
If you're mad enough to try, then by all means, go ahead. Just don't expect any keeper to follow you. I really don't have men to spare. But maybe it's time to make it right. So, thank you, I suppose.
Okay. So I want to speak to the blacksmith and see if I can get an axe. And then maybe head up top. Before that, we just need 3 pieces of iron ore and we can make that. Alright, do we have an axe? not the type of axe I want. Knight stuff, battle axe. Is that for type? Is the four? I think the forlorn axe is not what we're looking for though. So, oh, this guy sells iron ore. 90 gold though. We can get ourselves for free. So he doesn't have an axe. Handcrafting. Shit, man. Okay. We'll find one eventually. Surely. What's that? Why is there a question mark there? What does that mean? Oh, there's two. And one's moving. Is he in here? What, in here? Oh, what? Let's make it 7 AM. 8 AM. Damn, dude, you gotta get up, man. Lazy fucker. Holy shit, dude. Bro's just sleeping forever. Alright, maybe up top? It might be up top. What is that question mark? What's the deal?
The less attention, the better.
Why is that a question mark? What does this mean? Okay, well, I have no idea.
Less attention, the better.
No idea. Can't interact with them, can't do anything. Oh! We'll just move on. Right, we'll go back up there again. I think crouch jumping works. I think it just gives you a slight, very slight boost though. Right. I heard you have a logbook from the Andrast. Is that true? Can I see it?
Do you mean the document with information about the course, weather, position, and speed of the ship, as well as all of the stops and other occurrences kept by the captain or the first mate? More specifically, the document from the bridge of the Andraste, which sank tragically in nearby waters in the year 513. Indeed, we have it. Please wait here.
Bro was yapping, just give me it.
Here it is, though I doubt those records will tell you anything, since the weirdness surrounding Avalon made sailing impossible. The knowledge of the precepts of navigation has been forgotten.
So it's useless. There's no way to find the Andraste?
Oh, no. We know that. You should have mentioned that you're looking for the wreck of the Andraste rather than the logbook. Every keeper knows that the Andraste was swallowed by the ocean. It's near what's currently known as Smuggler's Bay. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
That makes things a lot easier. Thanks. Helmsman Noel insists that he saw a dark shape under the water and a fin the size of a sail. We find that he's been drinking at the helm, you'll not escape the consequences. I'll keep my eyes peeled just in case. It's been nothing but drizzle since dawn, and the wind makes every raindrop sting like a pin. Thankfully, we'll soon reach the southern coast. The drizzle stopped some time in the night, and the dawn welcomed us with pleasant weather. No sails on the horizon, except a few fishing boats near the horns of the south. We're headed towards the island asylum. It should be a short, peaceful journey. Right. I think we finally reached the point where we can go do combat and adventure and stuff. Aha, over there. Okay. So we can go into the crypt, do that. Gotta find an axe, and then we can do down here, make our way over here, do this stuff. Then we can start going up. Alright. Is there a bonfire? There's a bonfire right there. I mean, I know I can just make one. Ah, fuck it, we'll just make one.
It's nice to have a break.
We'll go over here. Oh, he's at the stocks. Is he over here now? He is.
Ah, look who is. It's the best of my friends. Oh, thank you for your support back there in the stocks. Always forgiven. If you find anything delicious, you know where to find me, eh?
So how's life in the haunts of the south?
Oh, peaceful, dull, windy. I've served here for 20 years and nothing's changed. Oh, except for the lockdown. That's something new.
20 years is a long time. How do you manage?
Yeah, so get me started. I grew up inland in Blightweed. It's a backwater, but at least it's dry and not as windy. Ah, but there's one good thing about Blightweed. Yeah, root water. The best moonshine on Avalon. Aye, we had some good times, me and Rootwater. But one day my parents just dropped me here. I don't remember how it happens. I just woke up with a huge hangover, but they kept me. Ah, the keepers, I mean. Keepers? So, I pulled myself together, you know. Now I've got a good life here in the Orns of the South. I've got an important job, yeah? Guarding the gate. But I do miss home sometimes. And the moonshine.
Can't you make it here?
Ah, we had some special route there for root water.
It's might be another quest.
I tried to find it in the woods nearby, but I guess it just doesn't grow here. Oh, should you ever be in the area, go to the tavern and try the moonshine. Oh, and gather some roots so you can make more for yourself, yeah.
Might just be a recipe. Lockdown?
Well, nobody gets in and nobody gets out. Don't ask me why. I don't give a shit. Oh, but you have this thingy pinned so you can come and go as you please, eh? Just don't forget about ye old keeper. Me. Oh, and the moonshine. We belong together, you know.
Tell me about this place.
Well, we got 2 lighthouses that
Think
look
it is a
kinda
blast.
like horns, you know? Well, hence the name. What else? Well, there's me and the rest of the guys. Technically, the captain is in charge, but in truth, it's the core master who keeps an eye on everything. And then there's the village. We keep the old and wounded there, and a bunch of beggars who claim they escaped from bandits. Useless scum, if you ask me.
There was torture of Excalibur here.
Oh yeah, we have.
That's it?
Yeah? I don't care about that damn toothpick. The Quartermaster jerks off at every Arthurian legend. We might as well tell you more about it.
Did a picked woman named Sergia come here? Or Concha, a man from Dalrata? Or Rita?
Pix and Dalrata, here. the guests. And they say I'm the drunk.
Alright, well, I guess not. I could have sworn I saw someone selling an axe. Was it you?
Sweet all
Or was it still
mothers,
you
you're
and
still
Helen?
whining about that contract. I want it fair and square. My offer was simply better, and Heffen's crap at negotiating. Besides, if you ask me, it's all just posturing. He might have lost the contract for his family, but for him, it was a clear win.
What was that contract anyway?
Trading with the Keep in an official capacity. It means I don't just run this stand, I also handle orders from the captain and the quartermaster. It's a good deal, I won't lie, but it requires a lot of running around. I don't have time to twiddle my thumbs and make nice with the locals like Heffen does.
How's that a win for Heffen?
Look, Heffen may seem dim, but he's a sly bastard. I'm not saying he lost on purpose, because I doubt that. But he didn't have to slink back to Connacht with his tail between his legs. He's got his little stall in the village, and he lords over it like a bloody king. Grouch that he is, he fits right in with the rest of those old codgers. Plus, he got his family off his back. All in all, I'd say he's doing quite well for himself.
You say so. Did you have an axe? Oh, you did. Okay. I need it. No, I wasn't going crazy. Alright, I saw this shit to you. Oh. Alright. Inventory is pretty okay. We've over £100 of shit we can work with. Wait. Mid as fuck, to be honest. And it costs so much just for a 60-second buff. Which is crazy, really. Oh, pardon me. Hello there, killer. How's it going? Head into the crypts. Think it's ready. Oh, hold on. Keep forgetting. Just woke up. What time is it there for you? Oh, let's just make one. It's quicker. Level up. Spirituality. Yeah, I'll take more mana regen. 1030. Oh yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah. Shit, man. No work today. Oh no, are you with uni at the moment? You went on the flight, right? Almost forgot about that. Yeah, in Texas. Yeah, I got that. I'll take more spell power. So are you like in a hotel or some shit then right now? Or how's that working out? Manual save right there. Let's go into the crypt. Just in an apartment. Shit. Yeah, in a hotel, I guess. In terms of saving money. Oh, another level up. Wait, have I got 900 XP? Just for walking in there? I'm gonna go get the well rested buff. So I get 990 XP instead. Cause that's like a hefty XP boost. I may as well milk it for as much as I can. Let's go get the XP buff. And hopefully we can get some combat in there. Okay, here we go. Now we'll get basically 1000 XP just for walking in there. Great. We can put another point into spirituality, get some more spell power. We're chilling. Hell yeah. For that, another 90 XP. Alright, bonfire. Cannot be placed in this area. Alright, let's just go back outside then to level up. And then we'll go in, explore. Level up. More spirituality, please. And then, obviously, more spell power. I'm gonna max that shit out. What's our spell power at the moment? Attributes, 145%. Pretty nice. Pretty good. Should be able to do so at least an amount of damage now. And then we will do... No. You know what? We'll just... It won't really make sense. Or we can rename it. What we'll do then, we'll rename it to level 6. And then override it. Perfect. Right. Grab all this. Money is money. Even if it's just a little bit. So I can go in that way. But is that thing alive? There's not. I'm close to being able to spam that, at least outside of combat. It'll take a little bit more doing. Maybe like double spirituality to spam it inside combat. That'd be nice. I don't even know what I'm picking up, I'm just picking up everything. Iron ore, hell yeah. A little bit more of that and we can make that armor I want. Garlic. Take that. Damn. Alright, alchemy station. Spilled meat. Tasty. Hell yeah, I'll take the spilled meat. Oh man, that's filling up pretty fast. It's fine now. Most of it's just garbage, so we can just drop it if need be. And it's kind of dark. At least it's not dark over here. Alright, well, I guess we'll go deeper in. What's going on down here? I heard something. Nice try, little bro. Come on. Yeah, fuck you too. At least we can do magic a lot easier in combat now. It's not that annoying or tedious. So it regens pretty fast. In the beginning, it took like 10 years for it to fill back up. Alright. There's another guy down there. Our thing doesn't do that much damage though, so that's the only, you know, problem, really. We need better spells. What the hell are you doing up here? Fallen Keeper. That's much better damage. all along the watchtower. How many of these are there? I don't know how big this area is. 5? Okay. Clear out any monsters. Right. And we're filling up our weight fast, but that's okay. Because we can sell that shit and make money off of it. Which is what we need. Needs a lot of money. Here we go, one dead. So we get about 10 weight from each enemy we kill. Just fine. What's the signet? Nothing. It's just something we can sell. Pretty good. I could make that jump, but still have over here to check. It might take us all the way over without even having to jump. Can we execute while they're asleep? No. Burn. Oh, I mean not out, but you know. Oh, okay. Hold on, they're coming from behind too. Oh shit, man! Almost hit me with that bullshit. Almost hit me again. Oh, they are coming up the stairs. I just saw one. Alright. We're still pretty okay. Oh, there's another one coming. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but gives us a decent amount of coins. Maybe finish him with it. That's not good. Alright, another one dead. I'll take care of this bozo. No one else coming? I don't think so. Have a decent amount of weight left to do as well. Oh. Oh. Ooh. That. I don't like that. Shit. Who did we kill? How far back was this when we killed them with it? So I don't want minus 1% gold for all sources. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh shit. Okay. So not there. I maybe the quick save. I don't know. Worst case scenario, we might have to fight a bunch of bitches again, but that's whatever, you know. I think I quick saved after every fight, so hopefully I don't have to go too far back. Okay. Probably that's no good either. Maybe this one. Nope. Ah, shit. We might have to end up going for the entire dungeon again. Oh no. Alright, well, I guess let's go for the entire place again. I'm gonna cut this from the video while I get back to where we were though. Oh, what the fuck? Even reloading backwards doesn't get rid of it. What the fuck? Oh my, that is insane. That's so disgusting. That's so disgusting. No matter how far back I go, I just have it now. Wow. That is... okay. Oof. I just got cooked by this a little bit, to be honest with you. Oh my god. That is so sad. Alright, well. We can't get rid of it, we just have a permanent -1% money debuff now. That's great. Fuck. Oh well. And the worst part is, apparently it one-shots all non-boss enemies. And apparently it's a guy you can kill with it that gives you 10,000 gold. And now we just got 75 gold instead and 1% less money. Dude. So sad. It's so painful. I kinda got scammed a little bit by the devs, not gonna lie. Damn. I had to do a little double take right there. Had to do a double take. Give me everything. Alright. Down we go. Oh, there's even more down, but not going to. Oh. How you doing? Bro, just rolling up on me. God damn. Just walking up on me like he was gonna do something. He died. Oh. There's two over there now. And another one there. Just close that door so they can't get in here. Alright, I've aggroed something. I think. Oh. Please tell me you can't get in. I hear you. Oh. No, if they can't get in, that's fine. We'll deal with them later. Lockpick 50 locks. Oh. Oh. How's it going? Alright. Come on then. An elbow. Yeah, where you going? I'm right here. Yeah, fuck you too. We have 20 more pounds of weight left, or we're over encumbered. Hopefully we can grab everything here, but who knows. If we can, we should get a decent amount of money. Even more if we didn't have regret, but you know, that's what it is. Got scammed by the devs, you know. That's just how it goes, I guess. So sad. So sad indeed. Hell yeah. All loot. I don't know how far down this goes. Quite far down. Might have to go back up top and clear out our inventory. So we have we're almost overweight really, you know? Yeah. We'll see. We'll see indeed. What is bro doing, man? Look at him. Look at the state of him. Alright. Let's help him go to sleep. For real. $120 out of 140. We have 12 more pounds of weight. You're getting there though. Oh, there. More loot. Man, I just keep grabbing shit, man, and I can't stop. Oh, we're pretty much overweight. Let's go back up top and clear that inventory. Hopefully we can get a decent amount. Blacksmith is right there. Oh, he's gone to bed. Oh, never mind. Let's go. I guess we'll go to bed too then, and make it day again. There we go. Man, that guy's a lazy piece of shit. He just stays there all day. Oh well. I mean, stash is here, but I guess we'll do the stash first. No, let's clear out our inventory from trash first, as it's gonna be a pain in the ass, really.
Always good to have a little rest.
Alright, let's see here. Sell. Oh, this is painful. Very painful. I'm not wearing that shit. It looks ugly as fuck. It's probably going to put me into medium range too, so we'll stash that though. Okay, we have some more down here. You know what? Let me see how this looks. Honestly, it looks awful, but I like the color scheme more. I'm gonna be real. I really do like the color scheme more, but it looks so bad. Sell. Alright, perfect. Do I want to stash it? I don't know if I do want to stash it, to be honest with you. I think I'd just get rid of it. It's not magic, so who gives a fuck? Alright, let's go to the stash. Alright, crafting. Shove it all in, really. I don't know why some of this is, You know what? That's probably the worst way to do this. Let's do it from here, right? Can't really do anything about the garbage. It's kinda stolen, so we can't really sell it. At least right now. Okay. We're doing well on our inventory weight again. Right, let's see here. Perfect. And then, what else is up here? Just stolen garbage? No. Crafting reagents here. And then I think it's just stolen garbage. Yeah, okay. Our inventory's pretty okay again. I think we head back in. I think we made a couple of 100 gold coins on that. Oof, could have had... Maybe could have made more if we didn't have a debuff. I don't know how much more, but you know. That's what it is, really, yeah.
What a nice day.
I don't really think we made that much money from doing that. I don't know. It's hard to say. Alright. I think... how far down were we? I know we did this floor, right? Did we do the floor below? That's crazy. Do this floor? What the hell is that? Oh. Nice spikes, little bro. How's that missing? Where you going? Don't run. Oh, now you want to run, huh? Too bad, too sad. Weird slime lurks in the depths of caves, its formless body clinging to walls, ceilings, and floors, shifting to mimic the terrain as it waits for a traveler to let their guard down. It is slow but resilient, and striking it only enrages it. Each wound unleashes writhing tendrils that lash out at anything nearby. Some say the weird slime can transform, that enough pain can force its shapeless mass into something truly terrible and far more lethal. That Doesn't sound great. That implies it has a stronger form. But, you know. We'll make do. I'm still gonna full loot though, just because, you know, I'm gonna get crafting mats and stuff for it, so there might be some good shit. You don't never know. You never know. Just a bunch of bones and shit. I'll never see it coming. I don't know how long the stolen sign lasts. I need to go away, so I want to get rid of that shit from my inventory by selling it. So we'll see. Man, you really thought you could hide stuff in here from me, huh? Nope. Right, come on, give me more. More loot. I don't know how, probably not worth much, but, you know. Every little bit helps for me to buy a 20,000 gold house. Damn, doesn't even fully mitigate fall damage. Just 50%. Oh. Okay. Did not mean to rest, but you know, we'll take it. Alright, nothing over here. That's the bottom floor, it looks like. Have I aggroed something? See anything. Couldn't see anything at all. Alright, I think that's everything. Yep. Oh. Thought you could get away, huh? Thought you could, oh, hello there. How about, ow! Bitch. Hell yeah, magic level up. Now, Mario Gast Eye. Is it? I wonder how many more of them there's gonna be. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Oh, yikes. Oh, I don't like that. I'm looking for chests, you know. Actual loot. That. I'll take all of that even though it's trash. Oh, it goes deeper. It's a half-eaten guy right there. Die, please. Thanks. Yeah, much better. Almost level 7. Which will probably be pretty nice. probably. Especially once we get that spell power passive maxed, because then that means every point in spirituality is like 50% more powerful, really. Because we get additional spell power on top of the point. On top of what we get from putting the point in, you know? That was a weird slime right behind it. Oh, there's one there though. Come on, die. Oh, almost. Almost got me. You did, you almost got me. Not quite. Wouldn't have been very cash money of you, but hell yeah. Oh, iron ore. Oh, more iron ore. I think we can actually make the armor that I want to make now. I just hope it's not going to put us overweight. So we'll see. Alright. 90 out of 140. I think we can Ow, bitch! Don't spit. Oh. Fuck you. And we got a level up too. Hell yeah. Pokemon. Pokemons are the monstrous result of parasitic infestation and the influence of the weirdness. What begins as a simple toad becomes something far deadlier once a blood-sucking crustacean latches onto its tongue, eventually replacing it entirely. The infection leaves the host aggressive and insatiable, hunting far beyond its usual prey. Exposure to weird tainted waters and alchemical waste accelerates the transformation. The infected toads then swell to grotesque sizes, becoming apex predators of the swamps. With razor-sharp reflexes and insatiable hunger, a croagmore will devour anything foolish enough to stray too close. Damn, that's crazy. Anyway. Bro got eaten. Is there nothing in Badan? Usually is. Aha. Ring of Protection. What's this all about? Whatever. We'll stash it, I guess. Hell yeah. Spinebreaker and Ancient Knights, whatever. Ignores enemy blocks. Shit, man. We'll stash that. We won't use it, but we'll stash it. And what else did we get? Can't remember. Oh, a torso. Increases max stamina by 10. It's gonna be heavy as fuck. Oh well. I think that's this area taken care of. Yeah, it is. I finished yet. And we full looted, so we can sell again. And we leveled up, so we can put another point into spirituality. upgrade our spell power passive again. Alright, here we go. This way. Crypt is clear. Level up. Don't mind if I do. Next point, we'll put into that again. And then we'll look at what we're going to do after that. Now can I spam this outside of combat? No. Maybe a few more levels. You can spam it outside of combat.
What a nice day.
What really matters though is being able to spam it inside combat. Alright. Let's get rid of the garbage. Alright, we're almost at 3k. Weapons. I can go. I can stay. Alright, I think that's everything to sell. Yeah. Alright, let's get the XP buff again. Actually. Alright, there. May as well do the thing I was going to do originally while we're here. XP buff. You know what? Actually, let's make it 8 AM. Oh, this shit restocks? Okay. I see you. What? Start with the obvious. There we go. You know what? Let's do it from here. Might be a little bit easier. Here we go. Alright, let's have a little look here. See if there's anything we're missing. Nope. Looks like it's pretty sorted out to me.
To start something.
The tunnels are safe now.
You actually did it? Cleared out those tunnels on your own? Every captain before me thought it was a fool's errand, not worth the risk. And how are those tunnels? Salvageable?
They're in rough shape, but at least the monsters are gone.
Aye, that it does. Camelot won't be eager to finance the repairs, but knowing the threat's been dealt with is a victory in itself. Perhaps someday we'll see them restored. Until then, we can at least rest easier. So the Keep owes you for this. Here's your reward. And what about Goban's friends? Did you find any trace of them?
I did. I found their tags.
Give those to Goban, if you haven't yet. He's restless, but maybe seeing those again will help settle him. Might even help him get his act together.
Trial of Death. It's a two-handed weapon. Whatever, man. Alright. Not even close to leveling up, but that's fine since we just leveled up like twice in relatively rapid succession. And I'm a little bit sad about the regret debuff, man. I really want to get rid of it, but I can't. If I had known, I would never have used it on that trash mob. Alright, let's save beforehand just in case it isn't what I expect. I should have known it was too good to be true. Should have known. Right, where's that bastard? There, right? I didn't even care about the armor, it just looked cool. I made the armor according to the instructions you gave me.
Oh, right. The lamellar armor from the Armorer's Almanac. I remember. So how did it turn out?
It's shit.
That's impossible. You must have made a mistake. I'm sure it wouldn't have turned out like that if you had followed Arden's instructions properly.
You bastard. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. I guess we'll have to, but we can't even wear that because it's. Don't meet the requirements for it. Oh well. I wonder what happens if you tell him it's good. If he says anything or gives you anything. Kinda want to see the dialogue. Just a little bit. Alright, let's go see what the dialogue is. Do we tell him it's good? Probably nothing. We'll see. It's great.
I knew it. If you follow Arden's instructions closely, it's almost impossible to mess it up. I'd love to make my first armor, but I doubt Orsprit would even let me within 3 feet of the anvil.
And I wonder what he says if he said it's just armor like any other one. Let's find out.
Well, the start can be rough, but once you get the basics down and follow Arden's steps carefully, you could almost be as good as him someday.
Alright, I'm gonna lock in the it's shit option. Even if he doesn't believe it. I just wanted to see what if he would have any special dialogue if you tell him. It's great. He does not. Does not.
That's him.
Yeah, fuck you. The armor looked cool. And we got that rag instead. Get out of my inventory. Let's head down to the village and talk to that one old guy. And then I think we'll wrap up this episode here. And I think next episode we'll head down here, come up here. Start making our way down to this side of the map again and get up down here. Oh. So to find some trees and shit. Does leveling up athletics make you go faster? Yeah, it does. But only sprint and speed. Better than nothing now. I've been down those tunnels. I brought back the tags of your companions.
You went down there and came back with their tags. Damn, didn't think anyone would ever bring those back up. Lads must be resting a bit easier now, or so I'd like to think. They deserve better than to be left in that pit. You did right by them, stranger. Hell, you did right by me too. So, let's drink to that.
Maybe you'd rather go fishing instead of drinking, to honour their memory?
Why the hell would I do that? I want to celebrate. You can't celebrate with seawater and fish, you dummy.
You told me you were drinking because you felt guilty.
Did I? Oh, I don't remember. And if I don't remember, it doesn't count. But maybe I did say that. I started cozying up to a bottle the day I came back alone from those damn tunnels. I guess it's time I made good on my word. For them. For me. This old fool is done with the booze. I think I owe you. More than I got words for. The guts to go down there, and you brought back what I couldn't. That's something I won't forget, stranger.
It's like he leant away from the mic for that one.
Because of you, I found a bit of peace myself. Put a drink down for good.
What's this then? What's that? Did you put the drink down? What's that?
I'm done with the drink. You brought them the... Feels like I'm breathing easier. Aye.
Alright. Preparing for dark. We need to find some trees and cut them down. Is that up there or... I don't know, man. We have quite a few quests. But let's see here, place, level up. Spirituality again. Spirituality, boom. Now I wonder what my spirituality is at. Spell power. 168%. Can I spam this now? Not quite, but almost. We can't tell her he meant it. Oh well, it's fine, whatever. Alright, I think here is a good stopping point for this episode. We'll do a manual save right here. And with that, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. Or on Twitch helps even more, but regardless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.